Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is week 36. This is TMIG Crypto with your market analysis. My name is Mike, and we have a lot going on this week, not only in crypto, but in the stock market and also in the economy. So, even starting with just today, like today, the SEC versus Ripple final draft briefs were stated, and I'm not sure what the final decision was. I didn't read the final analysis or the final judgment of what the lawyers had to say, but I will soon, and I'll post that in the group so you guys can see it. But yeah, before I dive into the markets and look at the charts, I want to jump into this article that I found over the weekend by Cointelegraph, and basically goes over, reasons why Bitcoin can fall down to 12,000. So it says the macro outlook puts Bitcoin at risk of crashing to 12K. Bitcoin derivatives data shows sentiment shifting in favor of a massive crash below 20,000. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. So, a team of Goldman Sachs economists led by Jan Hatzius, I'm not sure if I said that right, raised their prediction for the speed of the Federal Reserve benchmark rate hikes. They noted that the U.S. Central Bank would increase rates by 0.75% to point in September and 0.5, or that's 50%. So 0.50% in November, up from the previous forecast of 0.50 and 0.25 respectively. The Fed's rate hike path has played a key role in determining Bitcoin's price trend in 2022. The period of landing rates from near zero to the 2.25 to 2.50 range now has prompted investors to rotate out of riskier assets and seek shelter in safer alternatives like cash. Hence, reason why the dollar has been going parabolic the last few months, even going back to last year. That's the only thing that's been going up is the dollar. But anyway, Bitcoin has dropped by almost 60% year to date and is now wobbling around its psychological support of 20,000. Some analysts, including the pseudonymous trader Dr. Profit, believe Bitcoin's price has entered the bottom phase at current levels. However, the trader warned, please consider Fed's next decision, 0.75 rate hike already priced in, 1% and we see blood. And they have a nice chart here that shows the previous halving and the tops and bottoms of Bitcoin. But this is the part that I really want to highlight. So they say, on the other hand, Bitcoin's consistently positive correlation with the stock market, particularly the tech-heavy Nasdaq composite, poses deeper correction risks. Sharon Bell, a strategist at Goldman Sachs, suggests that the recent rallies in the stock market could be bull traps, echoing her firm's warning that equities could crash by 26% if the Feds get more aggressive with its rate increases to fight inflation. And we've been seeing a rally in the stock market between mid-August all the way to early September, and it was rallying really hard right up until last week, before the CPI numbers came out. You seen what happened. Everything just crashed. Crypto, gold, stocks, the only thing that went up was the dollar. So that was definitely a bull trap, and I think over 2 trillion got wiped out. But yeah, so you get the gist of it. So it's important to know that anytime the Fed increased interest rates. It's good for the dollar, but it's bad for the stock market and it's bad for crypto, because a strong dollar make things more expensive to export, and but it's good for certain investors who invest in like bond treasuries. But in terms of the stock market, it has a negative effect. So we're gonna see what happens this the next Fed the next FOMC meeting is this Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. I will not be trading at all. I'll just be sitting meeting to see what happens. Now, as you can see, this is the dollar on the daily time frame. You can see a little bit. Let me use my cursor tool. You can see a little bit of divergence between the RSI, which is that blue line, and price action. Like I would say for the past week and a half, it's been showing some bearish divergence, which is a sign that the dollar is weakening. So I would say now would be a good time if you trade forex, or if you trade commodities. Now would be a good time to go long on gold and silver. And I will be looking to do that pretty soon. As you can see, over the weekend, well, on Friday it closed at 1675 and had a strong rally. It pulled back late Sunday night, but it's been rallying a little bit. So any pullbacks on that will be a good entry point for gold. So let's look into Bitcoin. So over the weekend we saw Bitcoin sell off to 18,400, which was not surprising, because like the article said, you know, the interest rates have been priced into the market. So investors are very bearish on the market right now, whether it's stocks or crypto. So let's look at the weekly. I would say stand on sidelines, don't do anything. Wait until after Wednesday, because there's going to be more bearishness between now and Wednesday, leading up to the Fed meeting, which will be around 2 o'clock, their next rate decision. Tuesday, we got, I think, building permits and housing sales being released. Ethereum, we didn't see much bullishness when that merge was announced. You know, it's been, ever since the merge of last week, it's been selling off, similar to Bitcoin. So I would not be doing anything. And XRP surprisingly rallied. I think this is mostly retail traders that made the price go up to 39 cents. And it sold off late Sunday night, and today it rallied back again up to 38, up until 39. So almost forming like a lazy double top. But I don't expect XRP to. If XRP is rallying and Bitcoin and Ethereum is selling off, that should be a sign that this is a fake out and it's not gonna last long. So I would not, even if you see XRP hit 45 cents, I would not be jumping in, because it is too early to tell. And even with the whatever, the SEC rules, these exchanges still have to go and list XRP back on their exchange. And you haven't heard any exchange publicly come out and say, we're waiting for the SEC to make their decision so we could relist XRP. Because remember, a lot of them took it off, and it's not tradable on like 80% of exchanges. But you just gotta wait and see. I would not be making any drastic moves. Let's look at Solana just for a change. Hardly been looking at Solana these days. Yep, pretty similar chart to Ethereum. Last week it was a high of 30, 38. It sold up to 33. It rallied back up to 30. Well, it fell further to 31. Rallied back up to 33 over the weekend. And yep, it's gonna be correcting soon. So that's it, guys. My wave 5 target for Bitcoin still is between 10 and 12,000, and I will not be going long on any trades until that happens, or at least till we get some further clarification from the Fed and the CFTC. And also, by the way, this is a good time to be accumulating and building up your portfolio. So I'll be looking at all the coins that are undervalued right now. Anything under a penny and anything on $1. The main sectors that I'll be looking at is DeFi, smart contracts, and the metaverse. Any projects in those spaces, I will be looking to get my hands on. And realistically, anything in the top 100 is worth buying, because everything is on sale right now. But again, do your research. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please consult a professional when doing so. All right, but that is it, guys. Until next week, or until next time, I get time to do a market analysis video. Take care, have a productive week, and stay alert. Peace.